Hello everyone, it's Winona the Left-Handed Beater. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. If you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and comment. Well, I started to work on my BeeBeeCraft project, and I put out all the beads. And this I got from AliExpress, this container here, but I bet you BeeBeeCraft might sell something similar as well. So anyway, in case you don't know, BeeBeeCraft has a program for YouTubers that have over 100 subscribers, and you apply for it, and if you get accepted, they'll send you beads. You choose what you want, and they ask that you make a few videos. So I've got links down below for all these products that I bought, or I got, I should say. And I've got a link for the YouTube program as well as a link for BeeBeeCraft as well. Anyway, I decided to make a pair of earrings today. So what you need for the earrings we're making is, you need, I'm just going to grab my little shovel here and a container. You need about 24 of these. So I'm just going to put a few in a container here. You need 24 of those for each earring. Sorry. You need an ear wire. Well, I had to glue one side of these because it was coming apart on both sides, and I find I have to glue it when I'm done. So of course I got glue on my finger already, but you'll need 2 of these, one for each earring. You'll need 5 eye pins. You'll need some leftover wire from a stringing project or new wire, whatever. You'll need 2 crimp beads. You'll need 2 ear wires. I've already done one earring, and I'll show it to you in a minute. And we need 1 oval ring, jump ring. We need 5 of these jasper beads. So let's just grab 5. 1, 2, let's get a little bit of different color in there a bit. Let's get one that's a little more blue. 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's get one that's a little more brown. Okay, just to give us some variety. And I think that's it. I am going to move this out of the way. Over here, I guess. It's become my place. And I'm going to set everything I'm using out here. So I'm going to need the jasper. I'm going to work with that first. I'll show you the earring. It's not perfect. It's not the easiest project either, but here it is. I find the circle's really hard to keep in a circle shape when you're working with it, and I struggled with the ends coming out, so I had to glue. And I'm terrible at gluing, so I got glue on the beads, I got glue on my fingers, I got glue everywhere. So anyway, that's the earring we're going to make today. So I'm going to look at it, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to deal with the jasper. Oh, I have a couple of seed beads in here because I was trying. It took me a long time to figure this out, like a few hours, to get this the way I wanted it. But okay, so we'll dump our jasper out, and we'll put an eye pin in. I have a hard time making loops the same size, and this is very crooked. So I'm just going to take my tweezer nose, and I'm just going to bend it over this bead. And we'll cut it here. I don't want a very big loop. And then we'll take my round nose. We'll get these the same. What I did is my loops I made, I put on the top, and the bigger loops that are on my eye pin, I put on the bottom when I was stringing this or putting this together. I really struggled to figure out what I wanted to do with these, and I totally went in a different way than I planned. Oh, you need 24 of these, of 8-ohs as well. These are some 8-ohs I picked up in Minot at Hobby Lobby. Forgot about those. Or you could use the bicone, not the bicones, what are they called? The rondelles in a different color, if you chose. I wanted more of a southwestern boho-ish look to my earrings. And I'll try to make a necklace that is similar. It won't be the same because I don't have enough beads. And I use the Loctite glue on this. It's like a super glue. So let's hope that it holds. Oh, that didn't close. And I don't know if I missed school back then. I've always had health issues my whole life. I'm wondering, did I miss when the teacher taught you to glue and share? No, I'm just kidding. I share. And I have to make that one a bit bigger. I'd always joke with my friend at work that, you know, I must have missed that in kindergarten, and she said the same thing, and then we found out we were in the same kindergarten class. Isn't that something? I love these tweezer nose pliers. One more to go. And this is probably easy if you have a feeling in the tips of your fingers and you have more hand coordination than I do, because I just struggled with just the dexterity part of it. There we go, and one more. But I'm going to love wearing them. I think time to do some shopping and buy some new clothes. Maybe the next time I go to Minot, I'll pick up some. I like Christopher Banks down there. Or I used to, at least. Who knows? Okay, so now our pattern is, okay, I'll take this out. I'll put these down here. Like I said, you need 24 of each. Okay, so our pattern is 3 of these, 2, and of course it's going to change because these aren't all the same size. Okay, 3 of those. Let's get my tools out of the way for now. And then just dump the rest here. And then 2 of these. And that's what's going to start us out. And then we'll do 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And then 1 of these rondelles, or 1 of your different color. And we'll pick up a jasper and then add another rondelle. And then we'll do 3 more. Oh, these 2 are stuck together still. And I try not to grab like these really thick ones. I try to balance it out a bit. So 3, and then 1. Piece of jasper. Which do I have? A blue. Let's go to dark. Dark. And then another rondelle. And this seems like it should only take like a few minutes to make a set pair of earrings, but it took me a long time. 3 more. A rondelle. Piece of jasper. Find the bigger hole. And a rondelle. 3 more. 1, 1, 2, 3. I should zoom this in a bit. And then rondelle. And then a piece of jasper. And then 3 more of the 8-ohs. And like I said, you could use, if you wanted something really glitzy, you could use the rondelles. But I wanted something a little more subdued. Okay, and then a rondelle, and a piece of jasper, and a rondelle, Okay, see where we're going here? And then 3 8-ohs. 1, 2, 3. 2 rondelles. 1, 2, maybe. And then 3 8-ohs. This is where I start to struggle too, because I'm getting to the end. 3. Okay, push them up there. And then this goes in here. I'm going to add a little bit of Loctite. Oops, I lost my rondelles. 2. We can use a bigger one because we have lots of space left. So I'm going to add a bit of Loctite in here. Oopsie. I'm going to put this in there. And then I'm going to try to close this. Yeah, see, it came out again. I'm just going to put glue on the end. Oops. And don't do it over your mat because then you get a mess on your mat. Okay, I'm just going to leave that sit there for a while. Yeah, I got glue on my fingers again. Okay. Okay. This is what I mean. I have trouble then. Okay, I'm going to leave that sit for a few minutes and I'll pause the video and then I'll come back once that's dry. Okay, oh, I got glue on my mat. My new mat, I got glue on it. Anyway, take like 5,000. Anyway, so I glued these to the back and I got glue and it covered my hole. So I had a heck of a time. I had to use my bead reamer to get my jump ring through. And it's through, but it's not moving very freely. Hopefully it'll be okay. I took a piece of beading wire that was left over from another project. I keep all the little leftovers. This would be easier if it was a bit longer, but I think this is going to be good enough. I'm going to attach this to the jump ring. And this would probably be really easy if you had a smaller wire. If you had a smaller circle, you could just attach everything to that circle and then attach the... I hope you understand where I'm going here. Like instead of using the beading wire, you could use another circle frame. Okay, so now I'm going to use just these rondelles. And these rondelles were in that string of all the different rondelles that I got. So I'll pull this to the front. So we're going to do 3 rondelles. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to go through our first eye pin with our jasper. Feels like forever since I've done that because I started yesterday and then I had to redo the hoop off camera because I wrecked it when I tried to glue it. So I can't figure out how to clamp these hard enough so that the wires stay in. But it's probably not like me, user error, so I use crazy glue, which has its own problems. So then I gave up, and I often, if I'm struggling with something, I'll walk away and do something else for a while. So I started cutting fabric because I'm going to a retreat, a quilt retreat at the end of April. So I thought if I cut up everything, I'd have lots of projects I could work on while I'm there. So, and if not, it's just a quick thing I could sew while I'm at home too. But anyway, I'm just putting one rondelle in between each of these jasper beads. And then I'll do 3 at the end again. 1. I can hear my iron crackling over there because I'm ironing fabric and cutting. I kind of do a bit of this and then I get up and do a bit of that. I went for a massage this morning. She is the most amazing massage therapist I've ever been to. She's a miracle worker. Okay, so we've got that. Now I'm going to put a crimp bead on. I'm going to pull it through. Just a little bit of finagling here. Through this jump ring. Oh, those are from there. Boy, I'm mad at myself. I already have glue on my mat. Not that I don't have lots that I can cut up still, but... Okay. This is where I'm challenged with my fingers. Okay, so I've pulled it through. Now I'm going to pull it back into the crimp bead. Sometimes I find it easier if I use my tools rather than my hands. Okay, it's through that crimp bead. There we go, I got it, I think. I did get it. And I'm just going to pull it tight as I can. There we go. So I'm just pulling these so that it's got a nice shape. And when I get it there, I'm just going to reach in and tighten that crimp closed. And then we can cut the excess off. Now something this small, excuse me, you could still do stuff with it, but it's too hard for me, so I'm just going to put that to the side. So then I kind of have to finagle this a bit. And then I'm also going to fix this. The reason I used an oval jump ring rather than a round is because these are going to tend to sit at the bottom. And if your jump ring's oval, it's going to sit so that this opening part, the opening part is at the back. And you're not going to have to worry about it coming through your wire coming through your jump ring. And then all we need to do is add our ear wire. It's not good to start a video one day and then finish it the next because you don't remember what you talked about. Tomorrow I'm heading to the city. My uncle's funeral is on Friday. My husband can't go because we're having calves like crazy. And he had 5 calves yesterday and a set of twins. And the twins are small and the mom's not that nice with them. So he has to be here to make sure they drink all the time. So anyway, those are my earrings. Thank you from BeeBeeCraft. Here's everything I got from BeeBeeCraft again. I've got a few other projects in mind, but it'll be a few days before I get them. So these earrings hang this way, where if you put a jump ring in, they would hang like this on your ear. But I want them to hang this way because I want to see all that work I went to. And they're not perfect, but they'll be for me. And I'm going to have to look for some small rings that I could add beads to and do that because I think it would work better with a ring than with wire. But anyway, thank you, BeeBeeCraft. I love these. I'm actually going to wear them today in the house, which I don't normally do, but I think I'm going to wear them around the house, and because they're so pretty. Oh, frig. Okay, who is screaming at me? Sorry, I don't normally swear. I make a mistake in every piece of jewelry I make. I missed that rondelle on that side. I missed the rondelle. And is this the pair I did today? I think so, because the jump ring's crooked. So I will wear these today, and then they're going to go in my pile to be fixed. Man, how come I do that? And I did that off camera too. Was someone screaming at me as I was putting the center ones in that I missed a rondelle here? And it may not bother you, but it bothers me. So it's something that I will go and correct. But I won't correct it before this goes up. Just know that I make a lot of mistakes. But it's all in fun, isn't it? Anyway, thank you, BeeBeeCraft. Thank you, everyone. I may use these in my next piece. I have an idea for these, but I just haven't done anything with them yet. But anyway, I wish you lots of love and happiness until we meet again. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.